Sup YouTube? I want to talk about Alexis real quick. Where do I begin? A day before, why in the world is this on the news before it even happened on multiple news stations? So like, as you see me saying false flag, this was the government or some crazy stuff that may sound like so insane to you, you need to explain to me why news stations are broadcasting this before it ever even happened. Like, you got to come up with some kind of decent explanation for that. And if you can explain one, then you're a bad man. You bad. But if you can explain all of them, come on, there ain't no way. I want to say so much about this, but I just look at what's going on around, like, at the same time. Like, you had the Million Muslim March with the Million Biker March. Yeah, the Zimmerman case had ended. Zimmerman did some other stuff afterwards. Obamacare, possible war in Syria. Like, you got to kind of pay attention. These shootings always happen when we have some other issues going on, and then on top of that, there's usually a natural disaster the same day that these issues happen. I'm not one of them people, harpers, whatever, but I'm just saying, like, I watch patterns, and on days that there's these shootings, there's always some kind of either a natural disaster or some kind of accident to go with it. How do I say this for stupid people to understand me? If you know the history of Al-Qaeda, you know Al-Qaeda was created to fight the Soviets, whatever. Like, so when you hear that Al-Qaeda is saying that they're going to want bloodshed for whatever happened with the Syria deal, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't had a chance to look into all that yet. But what I do notice, whether I know what happened with the Syria deal or not, is that Al-Qaeda supposedly said what they said. But if America created Al-Qaeda, now, I mean, I know you don't believe me, but I mean, I can show you the guy who signed the passports for the 9/11 terrorists, saying that people straight stepped over him and he was going to deny them, and that the people just came in and pushed him through anyway. His name is Mike Springham, so I don't want to debate about that. There's no debate about it. What is wrong? Like, I'm losing my train of thought, not because I don't want to say anything about it anymore. It's just it's an information overload. I can't deal with it. Like, how do you not get that if somebody starts something, all right, like it's just like play this game. I'm gonna take something, but I'm gonna make it look like my homeboy took it. So when shit hits a fan, you're gonna be looking at my homeboy. That way, I got time to get out scot-free. This is not a intricate strategy. People have been doing this for a long time. So when you hear that the day before that this DC shooting happens, that Al-Qaeda has called for bloodshed, and then the very next day there's bloodshed, and you see it's an American person, it's not a Muslim or a Arabic person, it's an American person, like, do the math. Like, it's not that hard to figure out, especially if you look at the more recent big shootings. Do the math. It's not that hard to figure out who is responsible for shooting these people. And the thing I suggest to you guys is like, we all deal with these issues like, okay, well, it happened, so what? Let's move on with our day, whatever. What part of people randomly getting shot are you missing? Are you going to wait till it's you to get shot? You going to wait till it's one of your kids to get shot? Then you going to say something? Think about it.